This is the Watkins Premium Flaked Sea Salt, and I have been looking for a flaked sea salt for a while, and I found some that are either too expensive or not quite the kind of flakes that I have been wanting for especially my chocolate chip cookies. So I found this and I have been so excited because this is exactly what I was looking for. First of all, the packaging. This comes in a small 2.1 ounce glass jar with a screw top lid, and I actually love the size because it doesn't take up much space in the pantry. Inside are delicate sea salt flakes rather than traditional fine salt. So when you look closely, the flakes are light and airy, which just make them feel ideal as finishing salt, and it seems very premium. This isn't necessarily the salt I'm reaching for when I'm cooking like a soup or mixing ingredients together. Instead, this is the kind of salt that you sprinkle on top right before serving. One thing that stood out to me is how versatile this is. So the product suggests using it on everything from eggs and vegetables to popcorn to potatoes and meat. And of course, if you've ever had chocolate chip cookies with sea salt sprinkled on top, you know how delicious that is. So that has become really popular lately. I'm also excited to have this because if you've ever made a meal that tasted like it was just missing a little something, this kind of finishing salt is a perfect added texture and pop of flavor without having to add much else. The flakes sit right on top of the food and it just gives you those little bursts of saltiness as you eat. Overall, I think this is such a nice pantry staple for anyone who enjoys cooking or baking and wants that restaurant-style finishing touch. The glass jar is awesome, it's convenient, the flakes look great on the food, and it's an easy way to elevate simple dishes without much effort.